that. When everybody sits down, I'll do it. Okay. We do it now, Matt, or? You know what? I forgot to announce the others who did it were not here. The other retirees are Jackie Baristecki. She was.
Maybe do it after.
Yeah, I'll do it afterwards.
Tough talking. So he went up to in the morning. They hung out all day. This kid apparently drove down from New York.
You know, I think the kids don't.
Nobody even knew. Well, the girls knew because he was showing sex work. He drove 6 or 7 blocks
You're good. Prom pose. Everybody just a little bit.
You guys want to turn in?
There you go.
It's gone.
Couple just to be sure. Thank you. Wow. Enjoy every second. Thank you. Enjoy every second. Thank you. Enjoy every second. Thank you. Enjoy every second.
Maybe a friend of theirs, or maybe a daughter.
Yes, I do. We have some other retirees who were unable to make it. Jackie Baristecki, she was a secretary at McCullough most recently in Penn Middle School. Melissa Candy, special education teacher. She was at Harrison Park. Bob Carnahan, custodian at McCullough Elementary. Ed Herbst, he was a phys ed teacher. He's worked all over the district. And Mary Beth Smida was an elementary teacher at Harrison Park.
Let's give them a round of applause.
This is terrible.
See ya.
Oh, she had hip surgery. We're at.
See ya.
See ya.
You guys are
Be well.
beside yourself.
Kids from
See ya.
It's going on.
probably gonna get away with it too. Lives in Arizona. They won't do.
Yeah. You know, when you send me that picture, I want to tell Steve about it. And I don't blame you.
Not that you're gonna.
I would say it.
And then John's coming back for one too. All right, and that's actually all I have under information. Thank you, Dr. Kochko.
Okay. Thank you, Dr. Harris. Actually, you can pick it up again and
It's your show.
keep on
Absolutely.
rolling through.
Next week, we're going to ask you, under athletics and extracurriculars, accept resignations. Under budget and finance, to adopt the 2019-2020 school district budget, grant permission to advertise for items requiring competitive bidding in 2019-2020. Authorize admin to pay end-of-the-year invoices and make end-of-the-year budgetary transfers. Name bank depository for 2019-20. Approve payments for credits earned. Assign fund balance. Approved lease purchase agreement for the Apple equipment. Under Buildings and Grounds and Safety, we're gonna ask you to authorize bids for projects. Under Employee Relations, Negotiations, Transportation, we're gonna ask you to approve the Act 93 agreement. Under Food Service, we're gonna ask you to approve breakfast lunch prices for 2019-20 school year, approve the milk prices for the 2019-20 school year. Under Personnel and Career, John, take a whole sleeve. No one else is taking them. Take the whole container.
Okay.
And that's for your answer and your favorite superintendent.
When my wife complains, I'm gonna say, he told me to do it.
Absolutely, I'll take the credit for it. Under Personnel and Curriculum, approve substitute teachers and support personnel, approve tentative assignments of professional personnel for 2019-20, employee school physician and dentist for 2019-20, accept and file tentative official ratings for 2018-2019, extend supplemental contracts, authorize the administration to post, advertise, interview, and hire candidates for any vacancy that occurs prior to the August meeting, approve leave requests, approve textbooks, accept resignations, employee personnel, approve student-teacher assignments, approve internship assignments. Under Policy, Public Relations, Legislative Title II, accept and file Information Committee meeting minutes of May 6, 2019, continue roll call procedures for 2019-20, continue bond coverage for board secretary and assistant board secretary, approve attendance at the 2019-20 conventions, authorize the administration to submit federal program applications, approve participation in Drug-Free Schools and Communities Act of 1986, adopt Attachment A of IDEA-B program narrative, give final approval of new and revised board policies and admin regulations. Under Taxes and Insurance Census, adopt a homestead and farmstead exclusion resolution, adopt tax resolutions, set millage rate for 2019-2020 school year. Turn it back over to you for recognition of school visitors.
Thank you, Dr. Harris. We do have one person signed up. It is now time for audience recognition. The following rules are in effect. You must state your name, address, and group affiliation, if any. Your statement will be limited to 5 minutes in duration. All statements shall be directed to the president, and no participant may address or question a board member individually. I may interrupt your statement if your statement is lengthy, personally directed, abusive, obscene, or irrelevant. We have Sean Renier. Take it away, Sean.
Sean Renier, 138 Sunrise. Just stopped in to get an update on the air conditioning, see if they're gonna be ready for next year's school year. This is a long time coming, in my opinion. Those rooms are an abomination, to be quite honest with you. 95 degrees, you start school in August now. It's a terrible learning environment for kids, it's terrible for the employees. I was told at the beginning of last year, when PTA filed a grievance, this would be done possibly by this past school year that just ended. I haven't seen much progress. So if you guys can give me at least a timetable or an estimate when you think this might be done.
Well, what we did so far, and I know the Tribune Review called me today, because I guess you spoke to them. I explained to the reporter, like I talked to you about before, we conducted a load test. We spent $70,000 because we had to do a load test, approximately $70,000.
Yes, correct.
A load test at each building to determine the building capabilities. And we've also went out and got bids for, we're doing an energy program or savings program. And how many bids did we get, Brian?
We originally talked to 3 different firms in terms of putting a proposal together for the energy conservation program. We narrowed that down to 2. We came up with a finalist, which is we're now working with Reynolds Energy Solutions, and they are to report back to the board next Monday on the status of the project.
So what's the timetable? August, September? Do we have any estimate?
What's been done already?
How many rooms have we added since we started?
Yeah, we just started last year.
You know, we did a quick little study on that this week. There's about 350 classrooms. I think they're all air conditioned with the exception of 50. We have 50 more to do right now.
And then
Pretty
for
good
the
number.
timetable, we're waiting to see what they present us on Monday.
Yeah, we need to find ways, there's not enough electricity to the building. That's why we're running through this energy savings program. It's gonna come back and,
And I can understand that.
yeah,
but
so we have a
again,
plan,
This has
Sean.
been a year-long
It
running
takes a
thing.
long, I
So,
know.
you know,
And the
I
renovations
The renovations are over $1 million, so we're gonna take our time
And
to
that's
make
well
sure we
worth
make
it.
the right
It's well-
decision,
It's well
Sean.
worth it, and even if we have to upgrade the electrical capacity, it's worth it.
That's what we need to do. That's
Yeah,
what we're looking
right.
at.
You know, to be quite honest with you, we don't even know if replacing the lights in some of these buildings is gonna work. So, and
Who's,
where are we at?
Sean, forgive me, who's we? That's why we brought in an outside engineer to take a look at
Oh,
the,
okay,
that's why we did the load
You did that
capacity.
at Penn Middle, correct? Have you done that at every building?
The load capacity was for the district as a
For
whole.
the district-wide.
Yeah.
So you've done that at each individual building
Not the high
As of
school.
today, every building's been done, yes,
today?
as of today.
We're trying to do it the right way, Sean.
I see that, but, you know, the right way is taking a long time. I know if something needed done at the football field, it'd be done. Okay, I don't think, in my opinion, the board takes this seriously. I don't, because this has been going on for years and years and years. Unless you have to spend time, 7, 8 hours in that room, it's not a big deal to you.
Well, I think
Backup
all of us,
plan is we
Sean,
can
who went
shift
to
the
school
schedule
here,
back to
did
start
spend
in
time.
September. If that works better, we can shift back to September.
I think it's-
I'm just
Push
looking
you
at time.
into June. That's an option.
I even proposed to put the units in the buildings, have them ready to go, then when the lighting is changed, we're set. That would be a goodwill gesture to tell the people
But
we're
the
gonna get this
warranty on
done.
those
But the
units start
warranty
as soon as
starts-
you purchase them.
It would be senseless to spend.
How long is the warranty? About a year, correct?
2-year warranty.
So you guys we're in no hurry. That's the way I see it.
But again, it would be senseless to spend the money for here, and then find out that you can't plug it in because of the.
There you go. Thank you. That's what I'm saying. So why not just upgrade the capacity and bypass that? So you're disputing what they just said. They're saying that
Oh,
it's
yeah, he
gonna
said the
work.
same
He's not, he's saying the same thing.
If I would make a recommendation as your solicitor, there's a grievance that's outstanding. And because there's a grievance that's outstanding, my recommendation would be that you not discuss this, given the fact that this is a litigation matter, which you have a right to receive information from administration, myself as the solicitor, on, what may come to be with regard to pursuing the grievance by the association and what could occur thereafter. There could be litigation that follows that as well. So my recommendation is that you don't get into a discussion over the factual aspects of it. I think, Mr. Renier, what you've heard from the board is that they've taken substantial action to address the issue. It may not be as being accomplished as quickly as you want it to be, but there are a lot of factors that you may not be aware of that need to be taken into consideration in order to be certain that they are spending district money properly, effectively, efficiently, and not just throwing it away, and still addressing the needs of staff and students the way you're looking for. And that being said, my recommendation again is that you not make any further comment.
That's fair enough, but again, you know, the air conditioning units weren't in there last year and they're still not there. So we can sit and say whatever we want. Until they're in there, those rooms are gonna be terrible. They're horrible to go back to. My last question is there any truth to the rumor the board will put their names and numbers on the website like Kent Township commissioners do, so that PTO people can get a hold of them?
I won't.
Okay. Because you are representatives of the district.
Come to the meeting.
You got my number.
Mine ain't
Now,
going up.
if a PTO parent wanted your number, could I give it to them?
My number's in the phone book.
My number's in the phone book too, Sean.
You can't give my number to anybody.
I'm just saying, why not on the website, Mr. Petrucci? Why not on the website?
That doesn't bother me. I mean,
There you go.
that-
I can go to Penn Township's website,
my-
and every
my-
commissioner's
my
private
phone
email
number's
and phone number is on that
If
website.
you wanna call me, they're welcome to call me. I'm responding to your football statement, okay? Football statement? We're the only 5A school district, Sean, that I know of, that has porta johns outside because we don't have any facilities to accommodate when we have a nice crowd. So don't go saying we put them on.
And I know whenever you need that
stadiums.
turf replaced, you replace it whenever you have to.
What?
It's required by a
So,
safety
yeah,
That's right,
10
it is
years.
required.
10 years,
required.
it's
Safety
it's done.
You don't drag your feet on that,
It's
though.
expired, what? Because there's a safety factor involved.
There's a safety factor being in a 95-degree
But don't
classroom.
go say we spend a lot of money
There's a
football,
safety
saying we
factor
got
being in
people
a hot
using porta
classroom,
john,
Mr.
Sean,
Petrucci.
because that's a rough
There's a
spot.
safety factor for that too.
Okay, okay.
Okay, I
Sean,
don't have anything else.
Appreciate you coming, thank you.
Yep.
Okay, let's see, Matt, if we have anything else left. Okay, so it's 7:39, I make a motion to adjourn the meeting. Second by Mr. Petrucci. Meeting adjourned, 7:39. Thank you.